Ethereum might climb 1.2% tomorrow, based on CoinCodex data. But first, let's take a second to assess the latest price behavior. Ethereum has moved lower by 2.5% since yesterday and trades close to $2,145.67. Time to explore what analysts foresee. According to CoinCodex, the price could reach $2,172.36 by March 21, an upside of 1.2%. CoinLore projects Ethereum will move higher toward $2,151, implying a gain of 0.2%. Crypto Predictions notes it may edge down to $2,145.33, marking a drop of 0.1%. A separate forecast released by Gov Capital Collector projects Ethereum may drift down to $2,136.90, roughly 0.5% lower. Finally, Traders Union sees the value moving down to $2,094.41 by March 21, 2.4% under now. This is the top profit forecast. All 5 forecasts are in. Let's go further into the picture. We've reviewed the expert opinions. Now let's see the details. The aggregated outlook from all analysts suggests that the price could change between a drop of 2.4% and an increase of 1.2%, depending on the analyst. The numbers make it clear that Traders Union predicts the highest return with 2.4% surge in value by tomorrow. By the look of it, you could make between $1 and $24 for every $1,000 you invest. Using volatility as the basis, Crypto Predictions' forecast shows the strongest probability at 95%. Taking all the forecasts together, I've mapped out a consensus outlook. The combined outlook suggests Ethereum staying roughly around $2,140. Now, let's zoom in on the numbers. Consensus expectations call for a 0.3% reduction in value. To phrase it clearly, your capital could likewise increase by about 0.3% as part of that scenario. With $1,000 invested, the implied gain would be roughly $3. The likelihood that the consensus outcome will hold true is around 94.6%. To follow up, let's see how analysts describe the 3-day performance. CoinCodex notes that Ethereum could push higher. A stronger push upward is additionally expected by CoinLore. Crypto Predictions expects losses to extend. Similarly, Gov Capital Collector expects Ethereum to decline steadily. Traders Union projects the price moving north in the short term. The consensus, built from multiple analyst perspectives, suggests Ethereum could climb during the 3-day horizon. Altogether, 60% of forecasts indicate an upward direction, highlighting positive expectations for Ethereum. 2 days ago, 5 forecasts went live. Now it's time for a quick review. In the end, trading settled at $2,137.93. Yesterday showed that most predictions matched the move. If the focus is accuracy, Crypto Predictions was ahead of the rest. Let's zoom in on the individual results. The closing price showed that just one forecast aligned with the range. As for ROI, several analysts showed gains, with the highest return reaching 8.6%. Here's the overall results table, showing how each forecast held up. In today's data, Gov Capital Collector registered $224.93 in accuracy, 93.3% forecast probability, and minus 8.6% ROI. Can you tell which analyst came the closest to reality? Now let's see how Ethereum's potential forecasted return compares with those of other assets. Dogecoin leads the outlook with 3.1% and Ethereum trails below. At the moment, Ethereum is reviewed with 4 cryptocurrencies, but a full comparison featuring many others will soon be on my site and Telegram. Subscribe to make sure you see the next potential rocket before it takes off. Take care and see you in the next one.